All right, so look, I'm sitting there watching this live by Elon Musk. Y'all know who Elon Musk is, the owner of Tesla and all that. So on this live, he's saying how there's a lot of smart people in this world who believe, supposedly, I told you they limited minded, don't get it twisted, but supposedly smart people in this world who believe that the world is overpopulated, you know what I'm saying, and that we need to slow down, we need to pick up on abortions and slow down on having babies and all this kind of shit. And that's another reason why they're trying to take us out. But Elon Musk said, just like I've been knowing, if you do the numbers on it, it's backwards. It's not. It's too much death going on. It's too many different ways of death going on for us to be overpopulated. So he basically saying right now the best thing to do is to be having children, producing life, being a creator, being a God, creating life. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he said. And the lady asked him, like, is that why you got a lot of kids? He said, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to practice what I preach. You know what I'm talking about? Like, for real. That's what I'm just being 100 with you. I'm at number 2 right now, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all got, like, a shitload of kids, but I'm just saying, don't be doing no abortions. Don't be getting your toes tied. Keep making them babies. The government will pay you for having babies. You know what I'm saying? They will look out. That's a part of the whole thing. They'll look out. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do it on your own. But shit, let that motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Transmute that same energy into motivation. Like, but at the same time, we gotta understand the household. A lot of things that they put on us has kept us from being able to have children. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so like drugs possibly can slow down your you know what I'm saying, lower your sperm levels or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or women getting abortions, or women getting their tubes tied, STDs, so a lot of people have to use condoms, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. It's just so many people in jail, niggas locked up, they can't be making babies if they locked up, you know what I'm saying, or women becoming gay, niggas becoming gay, that's keeping babies from being made even more, you know what I'm saying, unless you finna go to the sperm bank and go pick you up one, you know what I'm saying, so they got so many ways of keeping us from reproducing, you understand what I'm saying, you don't never hear them talking about growing big families no more nowadays. Back in the day, just think about it, like back in the day, just think about 100 years ago, or 80, 75 years ago, shit. Like, okay, for my grandparents, for example, shit, my grandma got 11 brothers and sisters. My granddaddy got 13. And look, both of them, my granny and my granddaddy, all they siblings got the same mom and daddy. All they siblings got the same mom and daddy. Now, if daddy had another family on the side, we just don't know. But shit, he doing God a justice because he keeping the world going. You feel what I'm saying? So we trying to avoid annihilation. You know what I'm saying? That's what this Armageddon is about. You know what I'm saying? We're here to kill the old shit, kill the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it's a rebirth. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We wanna plant seeds. You know what I'm saying? We wanna fuck them bad seeds. We wanna plant seeds that's gonna grow abundant fruit, and that's gonna be the next video about bad seed energy. And in fact, shit, I might as well get into it right now. Fuck it. Let's go ahead and get into this bad seed energy for y'all, so y'all can understand. Like, you also gotta avoid that shit. You know what I'm saying? But we just spoke about reproduction and things of that nature. So let's talk about bad seed energy then. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. Try to get this light off y'all. So bad seed energy, cause I just got through taking notes on this so I'm just gonna read y'all this paper, so make it real quick. So avoid bad seeds. You cannot grow strong fruits with bad seeds. I just spoke to y'all about that. So a bad seed is someone who isn't living right. You know what I'm saying? They're not walking on that right side of the line. You feel what I'm saying? They constantly on the other side of the line. And then they want you to come over on that side of the line with them. You can't do that when you know how you're supposed to be moving. So you got to avoid bad seeds. Someone who isn't living right. Things aren't going right in their life, so they're going to constantly be trying to pull you towards them. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to pull your energy towards them. You know what I'm saying? It's like their energy down here, your energy up here. But in order for you to go down here to them, even get close to them, you got to come like this. You got to come down just to pull them up. And now you pulling them up, but you done brought yourself down just to bring them up some. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't trying to level you out. It's hard to pull them up because they steady on the other side of the line. And they trying to get you on that side of the line. So no, you can't. You gotta avoid them kind of individuals, if you understand what I'm saying. With this, I throw these metaphors together. So they are not your burden to bear. Remember that people are not your burden to bear. I mean, the only burden you got to bear is your kids, your immediate family, or your animals, your pets. your livelihood, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yours. You know what I'm saying? That's in her too. Tend to your garden. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna make sure that your garden reaping the proper fruits and vegetables and things of that nature if you constantly over there in that yard? You constantly over there helping them grow that garden. You know what I'm saying? For real. Maybe once your garden get to growing where you need to be at, then okay, look. Once your garden get to growing so abundantly, shit, you can just start shipping out plants and vegetables and fruits. You can just start shipping out because you got an abundance of it over here. You know what I'm saying? That's when you can give them things to tend to their garden. But if your garden ain't proper, then how you gonna help somebody with theirs? You know what I'm saying? You need to build that abundance. You know what I'm saying? So you can reap the benefits of the fruits you bear. You know what I'm saying? So remember this: you the chosen one, not them. It wasn't for them to be for them to be figuring all this shit out in this lifetime. If it wasn't for them, it wasn't for them. It don't matter how you try to put it. What's gonna be will be. Now you can change your thought processing to make it better, or you can make it worse. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna be the same. It's still gonna be the same outcome until you change your way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta remember you the chosen one. So you gotta just let them have that. Let them have it and move on. Just whatever they got, whatever energy that you was able to do, whatever you was able to do when you did it. Okay, you did that. Be happy for what you did for them and move on. They don't owe you nothing. Don't be entitled to shit. Don't be entitled to nothing. Cause look, anything that go on in your life is because of you. You gotta take the blame for anything in your life. I don't care what it is. Just think about anything that happened and how you could have did something to alter that reality from going down like that. I mean, and I'm not talking about things like people dying in your family or other little things like that. But even if you want to speak about it and from that point of view, is it something that could have been done? You know what I'm saying? So just blame yourself, man. Just be like, you know what? I know next time, whatever the case may be, you won't allow it to happen a second time. It's not a loss, it's a lesson. Like for me, every L, I look at it, I try to anyways, because sometimes you can take a loss. But if you can rise back up, you know what I'm saying, as that basketball, you still got earn, you still able to bounce, you know what I'm saying? So shit, you just rise back up. It's a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? So next time, and that was just a practice test. We getting ready for the official SAT. You feel what I'm saying? So you want to make sure everything proper when you stepping into that. That's what we doing. So remember this, they will ruin your journey. You know what I'm saying? They'll ruin your journey and give a fuck. Give no fucks because they don't know no better. We talking about people who are children at heart. Not at age. We talking about like right here. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not there where they're not like, they don't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not their fault. You can give it to them out. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Remember that. You can lead a horse to water, but you just can't make them drink it. You can't make them drink it. Like, I'm just gonna say like this. You can't get them to drink water, and I advise you not to drink the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? I know it might be sweet. Everybody like grape Kool-Aid, but it ain't good for you, fam. Like, the things that they're offering you is not for you. You know what I'm saying? So remember that for whoever this may be for. You know what I'm saying? Cause like at the same time I'm giving it to y'all, I take notes for my damn self. You know what I'm saying? I gotta remember some things. You know what I'm saying? So look, they will ruin your journey and care less because they have too much trauma. They are traumatized. You know what I'm saying? At heart. Like they can't be there. They can't do for you what you do for them. You see what I'm saying? So at the same time, that's why I say about the entitlement and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand the reciprocity to all these things. What you put out is what you get back at the same time. But all in the same time, like if you're giving too much of your energy and they have none of that same kind to give back to you, you just wasting your energy and it's just bringing you down. You know what I'm saying? But that's why when we out here living amongst these people, the world in general, you know what I'm saying, we gotta step inside, meditate, do our shadow work like this. You can call this a form of shadow work. You know what I'm saying? I write so much. You know what I'm saying? You gotta utilize your gifts to overcome, and it's one of my gifts. You know, that's what you have to figure out. What is one of your gifts that you utilize to overcome adversity or things around you? You know what I'm saying? Like shit, like me. I might smoke, I might drink sometimes. That's a part of my trauma. That's part of my trauma, or just dealing with life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm of spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a spiritual being living a human experience. You know what I'm saying? If I be tapped in with the spirit a lot, I lose my fucking mind. I have to lose my mind. And not saying that you should lose your mind at all. Like, you should not have to. You do not want to lose your mind. I'm gonna tell you like that, because what I mean by that, when I say lose your mind, for anybody that does drink alcohol or smoke weed or do any little whatever the fuck you do, mushrooms, I don't know what y'all be doing, but the thing is, you want to do it like it says it in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? When you drink your wine with your wife or whatever the case may be merry, be joyful, be of joy. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can keep your mind intact. You know what I'm saying? But when you are anything outside of that, you know what I'm saying, you allow a hole. Like, you allow a hole like this to happen, right? And when it could be a tiny hole, but look, it's a demon floating around, waiting to enter that little hole. And when he come in that hole, your soul gone. Your soul is finna dip the fuck off, and now your soul is up there hanging by a tether. You know what I'm saying? Your soul up there, because your soul don't want to be intertwined and having sex with no demons and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For real. But you know what I'm saying? So what have to happen is you have to keep your soul intact. You know what I'm saying? You can't open no holes like that through negativity, negative experiences or negative thought processing, especially using like this, because you lose your strength, you know what I'm saying, to overcome it, and the thoughts eat you up. Them demons that eat you up inside. That's why people wake up fucked up, headaches and all kind of shit after they've been drinking. Because if you was in your right mind, you would have known to drink some water, eat some food before you went to sleep after doing that. You know what I'm saying? But you couldn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why these things happen. So you don't want to lose your mind out here, but at the same time you want to do everything in moderation. So let's move forward. So maintain your gratitude and positivity. All right. So that being said, like, your gratitude, like me, for example, I show gratitude by keeping my shit clean. You know what I'm saying? I show gratitude to myself by, you know what I'm saying, try to keep a clear mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing gratitude to the God. You know what I'm saying? By learning new information, taking in new information. You know what I'm saying? Giving information at times. You know what I'm saying? Walking in that light. I'm showing gratitude. You know what I'm saying? And positivity. Whether it might not look positive, it might not always look positive, but you got to ask yourself what's wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Look for the duality among everything. You know what I'm saying? Because everything don't look the same. It's the same, but it just don't look the same. You can't see the spirit world, but you looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you looking right at the spiritual realm. Everything around you, before it became physical, it was spiritual. It was in the ether. That's just what it was. So maintain your gratitude and positivity, because that's what's tapping in with the ether. You know what I'm saying? That's what bounced back. You know what I'm saying? As man thinketh, and so is he. So, you know, you got to maintain your gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Let's just call that the GOG, gratitude of God. You know what I'm saying? So, like I told y'all earlier, tend to your garden. Value your life, do the work, and eat the fruits from your labor. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even got to speak on that, but just know this, value your life and do the work. Don't think that that it's shit finna just fall out the sky, fam. Unless you truly understand energy and frequencies and like how to, okay, so look, you want to manifest, like, only way you're going to be able to do it non-physically is if you can manifest that certain energy, and that's still doing the work. You still doing the work. But that's what I'm saying, like, you gotta be balanced with that mind, body, and soul, because, like, okay, you keeping the avatar up, you know what I'm saying? You mentally keeping the mind clear, your brain, you know what I'm saying? And then you spiritually doing the things how you supposed to be doing it, you know what I'm saying? As a spiritual being. You know what I'm saying? And the connection. You know what I'm saying? You got your place, you got your chakra place, you know what I'm saying? You just want to be moving positive. And even when you fuck up, you can laugh that shit out, because all you can say is, I ain't perfect. But the resurrection leads to the correction, which leads to the perfection of the being. And that's just what it is. So just walk in that truth, you know what I'm saying? So walk in that truth and understand that. Like, resurrection means you killing the old self off and you bringing the new self in. You know what I'm saying? The correction means you correcting the being every day. You going through strife and struggles, and you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying you can you can't pat yourself on the back, right? It's hard to pat yourself on the back, but it's hard to kick yourself in the ass as well. You know what I'm saying? So just walk, just keep pushing, laugh that shit off and keep going. I don't know, I forgot where I got that analogy from. It was somebody on the internet. Well, I liked it. That was fire. So you know what I'm saying? like I was just saying, your frequency. Okay, here we go. Do not be manipulated mentally, because these people out here are selfish. They selfish with how they do things. You know what I'm saying? They takers. They just takers. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be. It's not that they don't want to be. They just don't understand why it's so important to be creators and live truthful to yourself and others around you. I'm not here to hurt nobody. I'm not here to be hurt as well, though. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And I apologize that I can't be in everybody's life how they want me to be. But shit, they not moving how. If you put like this, if you're not moving how I want you to move it, then you're not gonna be a part of my kingdom. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So, and that just goes for if you catch yourself as a king or a queen or yours, you know what I'm saying? Then somebody want to be a part of that kingdom, they're gonna have to act right. They have to move efficiently. You know what I'm saying? For real though. So don't be manipulated mentally. You know what I'm saying? You the God, you the generator, the operator, and a destroyer. You know what I'm saying? Destroying bullshit, generating new shit, and being operational. You know what I'm saying? In a Maybach. You know what I'm saying? Cause this is a Maybach right here. This avatar right here. This is a Maybach. I promise you. That's how you got. That's how you gotta look at yourself. For real. You can't get no scars. But look, same time. Pressure as the same way pressure busts pipes. Pressure produces diamonds. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, understand what pressure is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say be vigilant with them L's. You know what I'm saying? Be the Elohim. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lesson, not a loss. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no L7 shit. You feel what I'm saying? Be the Elohim. Because same time, okay, boom. Same time you got that square, you got that circle. You know what I'm saying? Them both coexisting within each other. You know what I'm saying? We got diamonds, we got the circle. These are our geometrical shapes. Now, ask yourself, what geometrical shape are you? What geometrical shape are you? You are all of them. You every last one of them in one. You are the ultimate being. You can't be manipulated. You come with it all. You come ready. Everybody don't realize they got it like that, but you realize how you got it. Maintain it. So you know what I'm saying? Be selfless. You know what I'm saying? You become selfish. Why the duality of their selfishness is your selflessness. You know what I'm saying? They selfish, you selfless. That's what that is. So your frequency should not be tempered. Should not be tampered with. Protect your energy at all costs because it's sacred. The kind of energy you got, especially as a chosen one or a child of the light, you know what I'm saying? That's a sacred energy that not everybody is able to tap into in this time frame at this moment. You know what I'm saying? We bringing a lot of people to the light, to the forefront, but a lot of people still not catching on. But it's not their fault. They still got a lot. They still got a lot of learning to do, a lot of growing to develop. You know what I'm saying? They still on their journey. I'm just saying. So understand that they are on a totally different frequency than you. And if you understand these frequencies and this energy I'm talking about, you know that the frequency that you at right now is not you know that you constantly looking for more abundance with that frequency. You want that frequency like smoking crack for the first time. You know how they say when people smoke crack the first time, they always looking for that high after that. That's the frequency you looking for. You know what I'm saying? You looking for a frequency you ain't never felt before. You can't do that if you keep lowering yourself. You keep lowering yourself. That's why they want to fuck with you, because you like crack to them. Every time they come around you, it's a hype for like it's just another feeling. And then you keep giving them that same crack. They get to get the crack over and over. And you got to keep going down to the bullshit. You smoking dirt weed when you dealing with them. They smoking crack when they dealing with you. Where's the reciprocity? You know what I'm saying? You try to meet them in the middle, but if they not willing to do the work, then you know what you got to do. Move. You got to be like, hey, I sent you in the right direction. I'll show you. You know what I'm saying? Push forward, straight up. So you want to find the right frequency and manifest the right frequency vigilantly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for those who don't really understand what I mean, like, let's say this, it's a good example. Like Jay-Z. When Jay-Z made the blueprint, right? When he was in the studio, when he got into his creative space, he developed a frequency. He put himself on a certain frequency to create that tape. Not saying that he was always gonna be of that frequency, but he had to step into that frequency to get that job done. You see what I'm saying? So that's the frequency he was looking for, and that frequency took him to a larger frequency and a larger frequency. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So that's why I say you want to manifest the right frequency. You know what I'm saying? You can't. That's the only way you can get it is through manifesting. I'm not gonna say meditation gonna get you, but That's all got to do with each other at the same time. So yeah, so let me just end this video. So establish yourself in grounding, stability, and abundance. Be conscious of money meditation. Understand what money meditation is. Blame yourself if anybody. Move forward using your gifts. Adapt your thoughts to manifest into the ether. Because this video about to cut out, so I'm just gonna say that. Move forward with your gifts. Adapt your thoughts to manifest into the ether and bounce back to you. So I'm out. Hope this was a good lesson.